Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the Ozarn. I thought I would take a little trip down memory lane and look at some pretty much now forgotten RPGs. So during this, I'll probably be referring to the wiki at points. But Sandman came out in 1985. It was, I guess, the last of the Pacesetter games, ones that we know better, right? Uh, Chill, TimeMaster. Uh, there was I had them all. Oh, Space Ace. They were fun games. They were excellent employees of TSR, split off to make their own games. Um, they were okay. They used that coded. Well, at least the original ones did that coded chart system. But Sandman was different. And look at the cover. You got, uh, I don't know, could be even American Indians on horseback. You've got what looks to be a gangster firing a science fiction weapon. You've got gangs on motorcycles, possibly looking like undead behind them. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot going on in this game, and the promise. This is on the cover of mine. Win $10,000. I was putting inflation into it. Solve the Sandman mystery. Details inside, or write us. And there were supposed to be three entries in this Sandman cycle of releases. The first was Map of Halal, and you were theoretically getting a chance to win 10,000. I mean, I know I was excited about that. I was 18 at the time. That was like, oh wow, holy wow. 10,000. That's significant money for playing an RPG. Fun. So Sandman is not like most other RPGs. All right, you don't create your character. You're given your character. You wake with amnesia and must struggle to discover who you are. And this happens throughout different genres or points in time. And each time you're starting with essentially a new character who might have memories of his old past, but not his current past. So, as Wikipedia says, Sandman Map of Halal is a role playing game published by Pacesetter Limited in 1985 that was marketed as an instant adventure requiring no preparation by the players. And the reason why there's no preparation by the players is you are playing a character with amnesia. The characters awake with amnesia and must struggle to discover who they are. This was the first in a planned trilogy of Sandman adventures, but they went out of business, Pacesetter, before the rest of the series could be published. Again, I had the chill, I had Time Master. There's a third in that series that I'm struggling to remember what it was. Uh, yeah. Yeah, no, Chill, Star Race, and Time Master. No, I had it, and Star Race had the distinction of being the one game where my player, one of my players was in a starship, and it got destroyed, but they didn't. They were just floating in space. It was actually comical. I don't think it was meant to be comical, but in any case, so Sandman again. Instant event. It probably would have worked good as a convention game. Don't get me wrong. Hey, actually, that's an idea. It had an 8-page introduction book, which includes only 4 pages of instructions for the game master and no information for the players. A prop book, 32 pages of cutout maps and clues for the game master to hand out at the appropriate times. An adventure book, 64 pages for the game master, which describes four linked scenarios, each one of which is designed to be completed in 2 to 3 hours. Again, it's almost like they were building this for convention play. 2 to 3 hours, 3 hour game side, and listen, for my tables, 2 to 3 hours back then was, I don't know, maybe a third of your adventuring day. So this box set would have been over and done because also the thing that with Sandman is you pretty much played what you were given. There was no make up your own adventures with this. So at the start of the game, for the only box set that came out for it, the characters awaken on a train heading toward Casablanca with no idea of who they are or how they arrived on a train. As the game progresses through the four scenarios, the characters realize they're being manipulated by a sinister being known as the Sandman. The game becomes a struggle for the characters to discover their true identities. As play progresses, each of the scenarios shifts to a different setting. And I remember this, and I remember my players getting very frustrated. This isn't this isn't a game that fits traditional RPG expectations. So you and again the weight's been done for you. The lifting's been done for you. All right, the characters have been generated, but it's hard for you as a player to get attached to a character that's a pre-gen, especially when you're running something at home. So more than one reviewer characterized the content of the scenarios as bizarre, involving magicians, Greek gods, zombie motorcycle gangs. That's what we saw on the cover there. Cartoon animals, Captain Hook, Judge Roy Bean, and the cast of the film of Casablanca. So it was literally all over the place. This is one of those games I think that has potential, had potential, if it was done differently. I guess modern sensibilities. Is there a way to do this one and give it the proper nudge? I don't know. It's available on drive-through right now for like $3 and change. There's a drive-through link on the bottom of the screen, Tavern.game/DTRPG, and that's an affiliate link, as is the Humble Bundle. Um, but this is an interesting one, especially for the month of October. It almost makes me want to pull it off the shelf. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Again, nobody ever won 100,000. Sorry, 10,000. I want to say 100,000 because 10,000 today, you'd be like, eh. Nobody ever won the 100,000. Nobody came close to winning it because there were still two more never released, probably never written entries in the series. But I still have a copy in my closet. I'm really tempted to pull it out now. I really am. Let me know what you think. Not just about Sandman. About me covering these forgotten RPGs. Maybe they bring back memories for you. Uh, Tell me some forgotten RPGs that you'd like me to cover. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know the thing. Other than that, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. We'll be back again tomorrow with another video, live stream on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Catch you all later.